Come on. Okay, now it says. Okay, now it says I'm live. Wonder what I did wrong. Now I'm live. Ah. Let's see. As soon as Bob shows up, there's Weigold. Hey, okay, Weigold, I'll show you here in a second. Let's see if Bob shows up. Anyhow, tonight's the I got a mail call, man. I got dirt. I got some dirt. Anyhow, I'll show it to you right now. Look at my new T-shirt. Beach, you better have my money. That's Weigold's T-shirt and Bob's T-shirt. Beach, you better have my money. How about that for a T-shirt with all you metal detectors out there? Did Bob show up yet? Michael's here. JP's here. Wheeler's here. Strip 63. I don't know who that one is. Wave Dragon 907, huh? Hey, Wave Dragon. Lawnmower dude's here. There's Bob. Oh, Bob, I did want to show you. I showed Weigold a minute ago. You got to get a T-shirt that says this. Beach, you better have my money. You got snacks over there. You shut up, dog. I better get the dog a snack. Shush. Stupid dog. The mic's probably too hot right here. Anyhow, let's open the box. Let's look at the box, man. Here's a box. Yeah, kick that dog. He keeps all that whooping shit up. I'm gonna kick him. Open sesame. Well, they put these son of a bitches closed, don't they? Well, it made it safe and sound. It did have one little dent in it, one little hole in the corner. Come on. Oh, look. Paper towels. I can wipe my butt. Hey, here we go. Yeah, Ray's really worried about the coronaviruses, I tell you. Oh, he's sending me toilet paper. Oh, I didn't wipe the. Oh, shit. I'll be damned. Well, that's about as useless as it can be, but I think I'm gonna have to save that for a long time. I'll be damned. Yeah, now that's a good friend. They're gonna go ahead and send you a beer, I tell you. Oh, but I'll put the beer down. Medicines. They said the medicines. Oh, more toilet paper. I tell you what, I start walking that stupid parade on Saturday. If it's sunny as it is today in a full-on black tuxedo and a top hat, I'll be needing him in my underneath my man boobs. Hey, that was shaped for like when I'm menstruating. What a treat. Now, I don't know if you guys actually took the time to watch Bob's channel. Hope you do. Down East Metal Detecting. Good Lord. You guys got a big grass problem down there for that big of a bag. Holy moly. Oh. Look at that. Hot diggity damn. Oops. Gotta pick that up. That's my loop. Ooh, look at the gold. I'm gonna have to clean the gold pan too. Hey, look at here. Okay, up here in the top up here. I got a special Budweiser that I kept way up there in the top. That one says America. So we'll put American Budweiser there again. We'll put that special one up there. If I can reach, right beside it. No, I didn't get the chance to see your video yet. I just got home. I got home a little late today. I got home just a tad bit late, and actually I got home late because I got a special flag today. I'll be right back. I did get a special flag today too. May as well try to hang the damn thing up and look at it. Let's see here. Now, granted, it's not my Gold Hog flag, but I got a flag today. How about that? Dun, da, da, da. I needed that flag because I'll be walking in the parade, and I want to be waving my Freemason, my square and compass on the Freemason. So that's what I'll be doing on 4th of July. No, you didn't, Wheeler. I don't think so. I looked earlier. Shush, would damn dog. Okay, let's see. Who's all on here? Hey, Eminem showed up. Eminem and Brian down there. Brian, how much gold do you think the Biffles are going to get? I'll say they're going to get 4 ounces. They'll probably get 4 ounces if they work hard. They'll get 4 ounces. They're there for 10 days, right? I imagine if you work hard, you're going to get 8 grams or 8 ounces, maybe probably even 10. If you work your ass off, you'll get 10 ounces off that. Yeah, Brian, you're getting in good shape for it too. You've been practicing, so you're going to be working a lot harder than the Biffles are going to work. They're going to be playing with their camera, taking the wild buffalo videos. I'm going to be nice. So, I actually got some gold to play with. I should find a gold pan that does not have gold in it. You lost 30 pounds so far on the trip? Jesus Christ. Well, you have been getting outside a lot. Well, we all know this is going to be garnets. Should I use the red pan or the blue pan or the black pan? What's the garnet's going to show up better in, red or black? Or not red, but black pans matter. Okay, then I'm using the blue one because I just like to piss everybody off anyways. I got to get rid of the gold that's in it. Oh, look, hey, it's coming in handy. Oh, I got to wipe the slime off the bottom of the pan. Ray's pan and bucket don't look that clean. It's a little cloudy. Yeah, we're gonna use the blue pan. I just got to get rid of the gold that's in it. Good enough. I got to leave a little salt in the pan for Bob. No, actually, that's all just dirt. Keith likes green pans. I can't find this pan in green. I wish I could find this pan in green. But I like these Pioneer. Some of them say, oh, what's this one saying? I gotta be careful because this one's got gold in it. Don't want to turn it upside down. This one's an Estwing. I think they're made by the same company, but I can't find this pan in green. Oh, look, dudes, I threw the fucking big old napkin in the water. Shit. That sucks. I just ruined all that toilet paper. Because heaven help you, Ray ain't going to use a wet wash rag on anything. We'll shove her in there dry every time. What's that, Doug? Okay, back to serious business here. Wow, I seen you dump. I seen. So was this the first run? The whole first run, Bob? That's what the video looked like. That this was the first run that you did down there in that creek, and you dumped all that first run right into a bucket. Larry Kezian. Hi, Larry Kezian. Oop, Butcher's gonna knock over my thing. Get there in the chair, Butcher. Get him in the chair. Go get in your chair. Quit being a freak out. Get in your chair. You don't like firecrackers. Yeah, I don't like washing my hands, though. It's kind of like washing my mustache. I get rid of the flavor the rest of the week. Fuck. Oh. Well, that's okay. I like panning garnets. I've done it a few times in my life. I've done it from Maine garnets. I get to do it again. You have to find the spoon. Oh, I see it. Now watch, I won't be able to get this damn package open either. That fucking Gorilla Tape is good shit, man. Now we're just gonna cut that son of a bitch. There it is. It's the good medicines. Okay, where are we gonna put this? There. Throwing it away in an empty beer can would be nice. There's an extra dog treat. The dog can have. Get rid of the whiskey. Yeah, we'll just put it right there. Right there. Oh, Maine. I don't know the theme song to Maine. I should actually look it up on YouTube. Ooh. Well, I want to go easy at first. 1 spoonful only. I don't know how potent this shit is. You know, you got to be careful when it comes to medicines. You know, you go into it slow and easy. Otherwise, it could be dangerous. You know, a person's got to use caution and care in nowadays world, you know. Do you know if the Sheep Creek mining area is open up there? Was thinking of taking the Marine Highway up from Bellingham and doing a bit of mining. What do you mean is it open? The beach is Alaska state land. Anything above the beach is actually most likely owned by Alaska Electric Light and Power. And then, you know, some of the shoreline is state of Alaska land. Some of the shoreline is city and borough land. But in the way of open, you're allowed to go down to that beach and that beach only. Because the ones over in Douglas, which probably got better gold, have got mine claims on them. And you are not allowed to mine on somebody else's mine claim because Dale Hinkins is a prick and he won't let nobody mine on his land. Oh, would you look at the color of that? That's just amazing. Come on. Bend over there like that. Stay over there. You can see the red tint in that. Ooh, we got to look. Look at all those pretty garnets in there. Rocks. But yeah, the beach is open. The beach is still open. So long as the weather will let you out there, you can still go on that same beach that I've been going on all along. I guess I should put a disclaimer on that though too. There is a disclaimer I should put out there on that, and it probably led to what I haven't been saying, and it led to homelessness and squatters. On state of Alaska beaches below mean high tide line, you are only allowed to recreationally stay in one spot for 14 days. And then you were supposed to move from that one spot at least 2 miles away before you can set up another tent city house and live on your own off the grid on state of Alaska land. You're only allowed 14 days in one spot. And then you move, like I said, I think you got to move away for at least 2 miles away, and then you got to stay, I think, a minimum of 10 days. It might be longer than that. I don't know. You can't quote me on that. I'm not a fucking lawyer. But I know that there is regulations about staying in one spot too long. Let's say, Raby talking funny. Did someone fart in his beard? No, not that I know of. Free camping on the beach. Yes, it is free camping on the beach. Not that I admit, not that, for one, you got to be down there right at the mean high tide line. If you time that out wrong, like in January, there's 20-foot tides, you're going to be underwater. You got to look at the tide book and find out how high that tide's going to be. And right now, the bears are everywhere in this freaking town. Bears are everywhere. Bears are a freaking menace. They're a pain in the ass. Go out and do some field work before the 4th. Actually, Ray's got a whole lot of shit he's doing on the 4th of July. I'm actually causing a lot of trouble. I'm doing an illegal, unpermitted, private 4th of July parade. And the city has told me not to do it. I just seen a gold flake in here. Hey, Bob, you salted this, you son of a bitch. There's something right there. A piece of, oh, it's a piece of galena. Or pyrites, rather. Nope, it's a mica. It's a mica ball. It smashed in my thumbs. It was mica. A mica ball. Hey, the ogre's here. And the woman is trying to pet a bear. We've had 2 cars so far this year that are total losses. One bear actually stomped through the windshield to get into the people's car, and then it got stuck inside the car and shit and pissed on the whole thing. It didn't tear the car up real bad, and then he squeezed his fat ass back out the hole in the windshield that he knocked a hole in it. But the other one, that bear went berserkers in it. And he tore the airbags out. He tore the headliner out. He tore all the door panels off. Not sure how he got out unless he finally got the door to pop open on him. But it tore that car to shit. And there's way more. That bear was stuck in that car for a while because there was bear shit in the whole car everywhere. No, everybody keeps telling me that call it a protest. I cannot put the word protest and America's 4th of July parade in the same sentence. I can't do it. You know, I'm not protesting anything. I'm just celebrating. That's kind of what my poster says too. I should go get my poster just to show you guys online. I had to build my own poster. Well, I had it built for me, but I also promised the police officers that I would put up caution signs. So I made up these caution signs. Pedestrians on the road. We're going to be on the side of the road, but pedestrians are going to be on the road. We're walking in our parade. And here's the sign. Well, this is a crappy one, but that's the flyer that I put around all over town to my illegal parade. So, Yeah, so I've been having a lot of phone calls. My phone has not really stopped ringing this whole damn week for the most part. Boy, you got some shiny ass rocks down there, Bob. That's a nice shiny rock right there. Not gem quality or nothing, but it's a shiny rock. I like shiny rocks. Let's see. Wow, that is a lot of garnets. That's okay. I like looking at them. They're pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. Not very big. Not very many big ones though. I try to see a couple of big garnets, but they just really ain't in there. They're all fine crushed garnets. There's another piece of that real shiny schist. Oop, back on there. Yeah, see it smashes and it sparkles. Sparkly thumbnails. Medicines, man. Since Ray has been doing nothing but the 4th of July thing, that means he's not been gold panning. And since I've been building on my shop, there's been no gold panning. Thank God for garnets, because if Ray ain't getting them, I gotta import some fun all the way from Maine, man. Oh, we're getting down to black sand now, though. Easy does it, Rusaw. Unfortunately, this first pan I think is going to end up being a dud, guys. But that's okay. It's not a dud when you see in there. You're seeing all the black sands and the garnet separating. Actually, it's not a dud because well, no, wait a minute. I was wrong. We'll see. It might be one color, maybe. Getting excited there. Woo. Calm down, Rusaw. Oh, I love panning. Boy, oh, Eminem, he's been putting out some pretty good videos too. That's some steep ass roads that Eminem drives on down there at GoPro United or whatever, Unlimited. His roads that he's driving, man, don't miss a corner because Buckwheat, you're going downhill fast. Oh, there's a big rock in there somewhere. Let's see if we can dig in there and find a big rock. Oh, I feel it. spill the damn medicine, Ray. Well, wow. Look at the way that thing flashes. Holy moly. It's almost as good as a tiger eye. Wow. I like how that flashes. Ah, cool. Right on. Thanks, Bob. It's a cool rock, man. Jeremy Newtall, his question about the Galena. Me and old man Russ Rifle. I mention Russ Rifle all the time. Russ Rifle actually owns those kilns that are out there, and he loves trying to extract ore. I mean, he's done the metallurgy and all that stuff, and like I say, he invested in buying all the crucibles and lead litharge flux, the borax. We got Chapman fluxes. We got all kinds of different fluxes. Yes, we've tried to take and separate, and then I've also done it with chemicals. The catch 22 is the biggest catch 22 to refining anything, gold or silver, is if you want it nice, you need nitric acid. Nitric acid is damned expensive. I don't care where you're at. Nitric acid is damned expensive. And if you want to try to build it yourself, it takes a lot of time and you're ending up with a lot more chemicals laying around. So silver at $18 an ounce ain't worth much money. Not in a lot of ways. Yes, the copper will bring the copper also actually will bring out mercury. That's another way to safely deal with mercury is if you put the mercury on a copper plate and then run your cons over it, the gold will get stuck to the mercury, and then you take a razor blade, scrape the razor blade, the mercury amalgam off, and then drop the mercury amalgam into the nitric acid. The nitric acid absorbs the mercury, leaves the gold perfectly beautiful clean at the bottom. And then once you get the gold out, then you take the copper plate and throw the copper plate in the nitric solution with the mercury, and the mercury will reform back on the copper plate again. Oh, you got which pan are you going to put up against the? What are you talking about? You're going to put you got one of them banana split pans, and you're going to put it up against the Garrett Super Sluice. Is that what you're doing? Far out. I got a cool rock, man. Go back to panning. Go back to panning, Rusaw. More fun. Look how red that is. That's so cool. I love the looks of that. I'm still not sure if there's going to be gold in this or not. I don't know. I could cheat and go ahead and get up my magnet. It's close enough right now for a magnet anyways. Oh, it's kind of like loose stuff. It's not all that magnetic. I'll be darned. Wee bit more hematite in there than I thought. Big ass balloon that Ray has. Huh. Yeah, I've got a great big one of these damn things. But I tell you what, if you're going to use a great big one, if I was to take and say that I needed to use, actually, I guess I can go get them. So let's see if I can do this. If I was to actually go hardcore, if I wanted to take a great big gold pan, I want to take a great big gold pan out. I mean, that's a big pan. I mean, my hand, from there to there is 6 inches. So that's a 8-inch on the bottom of that pan. If I was to take this in the wood or this in the wood, which is the Garrett Super Sluice, this is another big one. It's about the same size. I'd rather have the Garrett. The Garrett's tougher. This thing here, when you get it and you really got that much weight in it, it's kind of flimsy. When you're dealing with that much rock, if you're putting boulders in there and you're trying to get boulders moving around, this is going to be almost too flimsy. You'll break this in the woods. If you was to take and rely on this out in the woods and that's the only pan you had, this is going to fail. The Garrett Super Sluice is not going to fail. This sluice is not going to break on you, not easily. Oh, by the way, I still got South Carolina garnets. South Carolina garnets. Whole pan full. Because that's the only thing I got in South Carolina. Or North Carolina. My bad. North Carolina. Classified down to 70 mesh. No idea what kind. Uh-oh. Am I in trouble again on my parade? Huh. Nope. There's more people supporting my parade instead. Boy, I tell you guys what, the city's madder than hell at me. And the city manager is forcing the cop to give me a ticket no matter what. I know the cop, and he already called me up and he already told me, Ray, I have to give you a citation if you do it. I told him I don't give a shit. Go ahead and give me a citation. I'll pay it. But my phone's been ringing off the wall with people that are super maskers. It's like, you can't do this. It's going to take and put the big blight on society for being Mr. Illegal. And I'm giving them all the big middle finger. Screw you. I'm going for it anyways. I'm going to march my happy ass with my brand new flag right down the road. A Freemason walking in a free America. That's what it's going to be. I need another beer. I'm out of beer. Where's a spinny pan? Actually, I don't need a spinny pan, but you guys at least can look at Bob's dirt. Here, we can turn the pan so everybody can see the cool people that hang out with Ray, man. We got Brian stickers, we got the Wheelie stickers, we got the M&M stickers. Yep. It says M. GoPro United. What am I missing on this thing here? Anything cool? Well, Jerry, I don't always talk the smart stuff. Sometimes I'm mighty drunk when I'm online, and it's not very smart conversations. Here, shoot, dog. Make me damn eat your snacks. Okay, I'm all caught up on the reading. A bilge pump controller. I'm not sure about that bilge pump controller thing. Seems to me that, putting electricity near the water is just one extra step when you can just put an on-off valve and be able to control it that way. I mean, if you really felt it necessary to control the water. But most of the time when I'm running my little multi-sluice, there's never enough water anyways. What I'll do is I'll play with the angle, because I'll still have the same amount of volume water. I just play with the angle of it to take and put the volume of water across the sluice where I want it, if that makes sense. Neil Burdett, hello from Kansas. Boy, I've been looking at some videos. A good buddy of mine, Caleb Benning, lives in Kansas. Man, you guys got no hills. You got no hills. You got no trees. There's a lot of nothing in Kansas. And that's a lot of nothing out there in Kansas. I've never been there. That's one of the states I've never been to. Bob, we might have to add another spoon. We might have to see if we add another spoon to see if there's any medicines. we get the medicines. This is it's garden. It's the heartburn medicines, man. It's red, so it's good for the heart. That's heartburn medicines. But we will go ahead and continue panning, though, just in case. Ray's got really old peepers, and he tends to lose gold in the gold pan in the sweepings. Wheeler's got to get that dirt on the scale, because if it's over 2 grams, then I'm gonna have to go back and watch them 10 damn boring videos again, because I think I only lost 1.5 grams, something like that. Yeah, I've seen the recent law changes in Washington, and Oregon's the same damn way now too. I tell you what, guys, I don't know what to say. I'm hesitant to say it, but there actually might just be some really tiny microscopic gold flakes right there. Well, if the camera could pick that up, it'd be amazing. I wonder if I could put it on the loop. There might be gold there. It is. Probably never in hell ever see that, though, on a camera. Actually, there is some microscopic little tiny dust balls right there, man. It could have been possible that it was in my gold pan, but I'm going to say that's main gold, man. It's gold. Well, by golly, I got it right down to the nitty gritty so I could actually see the finale on one spoon of medicines. Come on, peel off of there. Okay. Well, there is some damn gold there. I'll be damned. That fucking classic, man. That's good shit. That's good shit, man. Okay, let's see if we can get this camera to come in there closer, man. We got good close-ups, man. Very close. Oops. Two hands. Two hands or we're going swimming. Come on, Ray. Okay. Look at that. Oops, come on. Gold! Eureka, dude! Our nigger is now. Hot diggity damn. Ray's lucky day. Yeah, you're short on beer? Well, that's your bad, not mine, Buckwheat. Yes, that's tiny, but I tell you what, when you practice enough with gold pan, like I practice, guys, I practice a lot. I can pan fine gold. I know how to pan fine gold. How to get something that's buried deep on the beach, and when you get below the water line, the sand rushes back in so fast. No, you're screwed, dude. Most of the time, I don't use a ball valve at all. I just run the sand. I run the water full on. The faster I make the water, the better I like it. I like fast water. Fast water is fast water. But then again, I use Gold Hog Mat. Gold Hog Mat works and catches gold when you got fast water. Faster the water is, better it likes it. Well, oh, you put Gold Hog in the five inch? Which mats did you use? Which mats did you use? And how long is it? I mean, I don't really care how wide it is. How long is it? I tell you, the Motherlode mat, that's going to grab that really fine shit. My three favorite mats: Motherlode, Yukon, and Talon. Well, actually, I'd almost forego the Talon. The Talon mat's a really good mat, but you can't get Doc to advertise it. It's that damn mud mat. You put mud mat, Yukon, and Motherlode together, you're going to get the gold. Have I tested the wave? I have not done proper testing of the wave mat. This is why Wheeler has 1.5 grams of gold, and he says it's more than 1.5 grams. But yes, I put the wave mat through a test, and the test that I put it through, it failed. But then again, you don't normally expect the wave mat. Actually, I think what happened is the wave mat is designed. You can't really look at the wave mat as a capture mat. What the wave mat gives you, the only thing the wave mat gives you is a way to change the water velocity in your sluice. You got to look at the wave mat as a dam. That gives your water velocity is coming down, and then all of a sudden it hits that wave mat. It's going to slow it down. It's going to have to climb over the hill, and then it's going to restart its water velocity again. That's what the wave mat is about. The wave mat might be effective in my dredge. I think the first one is, my first mat is 5.5 feet long. I could put a wave mat there. Then I have a 4-foot long mat. I could put a wave mat there. Then I've got and I think that's it. And then the last piece is another 5-footer to the end. So you're about 5 to 6 feet. Oh, hey. Well, I could be a dick and start making Tony Swiftwater Wheeler jokes. But I'm guilty of it too, so I'm keeping my big freaking mouth shut. The wave mount would go well where the angle changes then. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, because that changes the water speed and velocity. That's exactly what it would do. Yeah, and exactly that. And Bob's right there too, right there. Okay, you guys just seen how tiny that gold is. I can show it to you again. It's wee little spots, wee little tiny spots right there, and they're tiny. They're really, really tiny. And he cut in Vortex Matic. Carpet riffles, Hungarian riffle. He's got the Hungarians on there. Somebody could post a link real quick to the Bob video, but he's just basically high banking. He's got him a high banker that's got all the traditional shit in it. But like Doug says, you can actually, the very first loose boxes, I believe, were used with sheepskins, the golden fleece. They would take and actually use sheepskins with their hair still on it to line this loose box, and they'd run the dirt over it, and they'd catch the gold in the sheepskin, the golden fleece. So, nanner. You can catch gold with golden fleeces. And Feliz Navidad. Hey, we better dig and do something. What are we doing now? We're gonna bullshit or we're gonna do another spoonful? Today is Thursday. I've got the entire weekend off. I do not have to go to work. Can everybody say hooray, Ray? Because Ray needs a freaking day off, I'll tell you. Except for what did I do with my spoon? Right there. I buried it. I buried it under Ray Russo's Celebrate Freedom Parade. Well, I'm catching shit from that guy, man. I'm going to get busted again by the cops again. Bastards. Oh. Oh. I have got to go find it. I got to go find another one of these spoons. And then I got to find somebody in Maine that'll take this spoon and bury it in the park so that Bob will have to find it one of these days. You know what, guys, though? I'm actually not mad at the police officers. I'm not mad at the police department at all. I'm actually more mad at the city manager. His name is Roy Watts. Roy Watts has got a vendetta out on Ray. And Roy Watts commands the chief of police to do what he wants him to do. So it's not the chief of police's fault. I guarantee you, it ain't the chief of police's fault. Oh, I needed more medicines. Maybe we'll see 2 pieces of gold now. You know, a person's got to be very careful with medicines. You know, and Mary Poppins says a spoonful of medicines, or no, a spoonful of honey makes the medicines go down. So it's always important to have a good quality spoon. You know, and then you got to drink that. You know, Mary Poppins, when she sang that, you know what she was feeding them little children? Castor oil. Yuck. You guys go back and you watch that movie. She was feeding them castor oil. It was the medicines. Mary Poppins was feeding the little children's castor oil. They were having to hold their nose. Either castor oil or cod liver oil. It might have been cod liver oil. It was their medicines. Rocks. Damn it, I'm out of beer. Here, we gotta look at the man. we got to kind of showcase Mr. Wheeler's sticker here. Mr. Wheeler done lost his freaking mind the other night on the Ed show. Holy crap. He was having a lucky day. Finally did? Well, pass on going there. No, probably not. Man, I tell you what, guys, I am sweating. Holy crap. Oh, yeah. And by the way, tonight's show is brought to you by Beach. You better have my money. Yeah, man, you better have my money now. God damn it. So I don't know exactly how to get onto people's things. So ah, ah. So I got some quality reading. This book right here. Holy crap. Let's see if I can get it in there. Handbook for the Alaskan Prospector. This book is complicated. I mean, big time. Geophysical methods. I mean, good Lord. It's got big words. This book, oh, gravimetric. Look at that. Gravimetric. Holy crap. And seismic. This is a hard book to read. I've tried to read it a bunch of times, and man, them's big words. But it does have a lot of cool pictures. Alaska. More importantly, Southeast Alaska. Not there, man. Southeast Alaska is. Oh, Swami, Swami, Swami. Where's the gold? Oh, look at that redness. Oh, the redness. Oh, Bob's going to get the redness too. He done sent all the gold to Alaska. He's going to have the chapped ass so bad he's going to be red. His ass is going to be red in the sand. He sent the best of the best pit dirt, man. Man, Brian's going to be coming up here to Chicken, Alaska in 10 more days. No, 6 more days, right? Don't you leave on the 10th? Ooh. Oh, there's gold. Right there. That one's gold, man. That's gold right there. Oh, look at that. I got gold. Oh, we got real gold. Let's see. I got a half gallon of Benson Beach. Where the hell is Benson Beach? Hey, I found the nugget, man. There's a nugget, man. 6 inch dredge in 10 days. So 10 days from now. Right on. Hmm. Quit drinking beer, Ray. Get back to panning. And ham? Double cheeseburger with ham and onion rings. Ooh, I love panning. Panning gold is fun. Oh, I got a little piece of lead finally. Oh, holy smokes, man. This might have been shot at a red coat. Oh, he's getting away from me. Oh, look at that. Oh, buddy. That probably pierced the heart of a goose somewhere, and somebody ate the goose. Oh, I got lead. Wow. Treasure. Thank you very much. Dun 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 dun. Lead. Oh shit! Did I pan it out too quick? I doubt it. Nope. There it is. There it is. I got the nugget still. Sometimes I second guess my panning abilities, but most of the time I'm right. Besides, I'm not that hammered yet. I've not even had one sip of the sauce yet. I seen Dave Buckles' mate put out another video the other day down there in Tassie. Oh, buddy, I got gold. Now I got 2 specks of gold. Ha 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 ha. Happy days are here again. The skies are blue and clear again. Happy days are here again. Woo! Yeah, my singing sucks. Sorry. Look at that. I got gold this time, by golly. It's a bigger piece. Where'd he go? There it is. Oh, light thing's going to be in the way. Where you at? Right there. Look at that. Now I got 2 of them. Nuggets. Hey, who's got the gold? I got the gold. That's far out, man. That's far out. Tighten down a couple of knobbies here. Diggity damn. So, it is now 7 o'clock Alaska time. It's 11 o'clock Bob time. What are we doing now? I should actually put the camera on that side so I'm not staring away from your camera all the time, huh? Because that is kind of strange. I actually watched a couple of my videos. All you guys ever see is my ear. Hey, what's going on with Ray's ear today? Hey, is his scruff on his neck a little hairy today or what? $24 grams in 5 days. 24 grams in 5 days where? What state? Let me put the camera over here so I don't have to feel like I'm talking to myself. It's hard enough to sit here and talk to myself. It's pretty hard for me to sit here and talk to myself sometimes. You know, it's a lot easier if I'm at least, oops, let me get this up, tangled. It makes it a little bit easier if the camera is not far away from the screen where I can read the screen. Otherwise, I don't feel like I'm, you know, it seems strange. At least this way I can read the comments. Since nobody's sitting here talking to me, I don't know. Well, why goes out of 2 beers? Well, you better go back to the beach because the beach has got the money. Beach, you better have my money. I actually thought about this t-shirt first thing this morning because I knew I was going to open the box last night. I actually got this box of dirt last night. And Cape Disappointment is Benson Beach. Oh, I'll be damned. Oh, heck yeah. I'd love to run some more of that disappointment sand. I need to experiment more with that stuff. I'll even send you the money to send me up boxes. It's kind of a bitch to do it. The only way I've found to do the boxes of sand is you get the large flat rate box. You got to sit there and cut one to where it actually will fit. It'll squeeze down and fit inside of another box. Tape that box up good, then line that box with the a garbage bag or 2, whichever you want. I usually do 2 white garbage bags. Dump the sand in it, fold that one down, tape the top, and then fold your outer box on it and label it out. So it actually costs about, by the time you figure in tape and everything, it costs about $35 a box for the large flat rate box, and it'll weigh about 40 pounds. It'll weigh, that one large flat rate USPS box will weigh about 40 pounds. Well, it depends on how much water's in it. If it's waterlogged, it's going to weigh a little bit more than 40 pounds. It'll be up there closer to 55 pounds. You're allowed to go up to 70 pounds on the post office without getting dinged. But normally those boxes will end up running about 45 pounds by the time you build one. I know, I've done it. I sent it to Wheeler. Actually, I've sent it to a bunch of people. Dominican Republic. Where the hell is the isn't that kind of South America? Yeah, if Bob calls me, then I get his phone number. I don't know who to drunk dial. Hell, he probably ain't even here right now. Bob probably ain't even here right now. He's on his smoke break. He's got to go all the way outside in Puerto Rico area. Huh, right on. Do they get the big huge Corvid scare shit down there in Puerto Rico too? Bob ain't gonna call in. Bob ain't gonna call in. Bob never calls in nobody. Oh. But I tell you what, happy 4th of July, everybody. Happy 4th of July. Honest to God, America is about freedom. You know, people come to this country year round. You know, granted, we've got a lot of problems right now in America, and the government's closing down a lot of stuff, but still, you know, everybody can go look on the negative side of things if they want, but if you look on the positive side of things, America still rocks. America's still number one. And on that, God save the Garnets. Next big island southeast of Cuba. Right on. I'm gonna have to use Haiti. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I understand. All right. All right. Okay. Oh, I live too close to Canada, man. I tell you, I can't. Well, Jack Daniels is all right, but I live too close to Canada. Oh, Canada. I'm here to steal your trout. So where is GS Prospect? Who is GS Prospecting? Where are you from? I don't know how they can actually do YouTube half the time. It's like, by all rights, I should be able to just click on your icon and find out who you are, but it won't let me do that. Oh, GS Prospect, he's from Washington. $5. Whoa, babe! Hey, look at this, man. I don't gotta go to the beach. My baby comes out here and gives me a Lincoln, man. That's $5. I made $5, man. I have no idea why I made $5, but
For the delivery guy.
Oh, we got the pizza dude coming by. Actually, I'm getting the sandwich dude coming by. I'm gonna get the double burger with the ham and the onions. Well, I'll be damned. Let's see.
What's going on?
Hey, I don't know if you guys can hear him or not, but Mr. Medicines himself, Bob Drake is in the house. Bob Drake's in the house.
You ain't panning medicines, man. You're panning the problem.
Yeah. Hey, I'm panning though. My God, that's more than what most of them cocksuckers in the world are doing. Right on, Bob. Man, I tell you what, thanks. I enjoyed watching that first video when you made that video. It was awesome. It was really cool. I mean, I thought that this bag was actually on that first run.
I threw the second one in there too because I saw what the colors were in the first one and I felt bad.
Well, actually, I'm good enough panner. I could probably find the gold that's in there, but if we're taking it a spoonful at a time, it's not that bad, you know. I can stretch this out for a long time.
The medicines is in the bottle. That bottle took a friggin' beating.
Oh, there's actually sand inside that bottle?
Oh, yeah. That's a treasure wiser.
Oh, it's a treasure. Well, I'm going to leave it in there for a long time, man. I thought I thought there was beer in it and it just went flat. Oh, good thing you told me because I thought it was beer. It's like, well, Bud Light, my ass, that bottle's kind of heavy.
It's freaking 2 pounds of garlic.
Now that's goddamn funny because I didn't think of that.
Medicines don't come in a bag; it comes in a bottle.
Hey, I'm a very slow man, I tell you. 57 years have been hard on me.
Oh, shit.
Mama never said I was the sharpest crayon in the box, I tell you. And she had a lot of crayons. Mama actually told me I was just a trial run and wished it hadn't happened.
Lost the receipt, couldn't take you back.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly.
Oh, shit. I forget you're on YouTube, so I gotta be a little more careful.
You ain't got to be careful on my damn show. You ain't got to be careful on my. We got no moderators. Actually, I guess we do. We did
a wrench.
we did give Wheeler a wrench. I don't know how the hell Wheeler got a wrench, but I mean, damn, it's bad when I got to call Wheeler on. Well, I've done that before anyway. I got to call Wheeler on myself more than once.
Me too. Oh, funny.
Hell, we probably actually have Van call in on the damn same thing too. I don't know what Van's doing though. I don't think I see him here tonight.
He said on GPS that he was going to catch a show.
Huh? I'll be damned. Yeah, I haven't seen Van much. I know Eminem's here. Weigold's here. GS Prospecting. So is this Jason Keith Prospecting? He's actually there in Washington State too. So we got West Coasters and East Coasters because Brian's here too.
Brian wifey's working and kids at her friend's house. I got the house to myself.
Holy crap. Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Christ.
shit, yeah.
Well, I actually ran out of beer.
On the table. And I'm going to get away with it tonight.
I'm going to grab me another beer.
What a freaking mess.
Believe it or not, I only got
You can organize a parade, but you can't organize the garage.
What do you mean you can't organize it? What do you mean? What do you got a problem with my mess? I know where all that shit is. It's over there. Yes, my garage is always a mess. They're just, I don't know. I ain't got patience to organize shit. I put it down and then I actually put it in my brain and I go, okay, it's over there. And I know where it's at. And fortunately, I have nobody messes with my garage. I actually don't got that many people come over and visit. And when they do, they don't touch nothing. Leave it alone.
So what's up with the chicken and the biscuit there? What are you doing to dog?
Well, every now and then I actually got to eat real food. I can't always eat dog snacks. I mean, chicken and biscuit. Actually, it goes really good. We got the jalapeno cheese. The Super Bear makes that jalapeno cheese dip. And boy, my butthole hates it the next morning. But I tell you, I like the jalapeno cheese and the chicken and the biscuit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But every now and then, when I ain't got the chicken and the biscuits, I mean, I still get the Vitabones. I mean, I'm good to go. I got real food coming tonight sooner or later. I got a big monster hamburger coming. Boy, that was funnier than hell the other day at Dennis Dayton. He got on there and he started cutting his beard off. I mean, just like that. Just started. Boy, if I did that, my wife would kill me. My wife likes my beard, and if I cut that damn beard off, I'd be in big trouble. So apparently the Dominican Republic there at Haiti has gold in Haiti. That's kind of cool.
probably all over the beaches. Just go swing for it.
Oh, well, who knows? I don't know. I don't travel to foreign countries. I've actually, the only foreign country I've ever been in is Canada. I've never been to Mexico. I've never been to Asia. I got lots of invites. I mean, I got a ton of invites to the Philippines. I know a lot of people in the Philippines that would love to have me come to the Philippines, but you can call in. We're on Skype. I don't know if you actually are on Skype or not, but that's how I can call in, is on Skype. And I'm not sure what my phone number is. I think it's just Ray Rusaw. If you look up Ray Rusaw, it should come up with me, and I imagine that's how you do it. I don't know. I'm not a computer person. I'm not a computer. I've got disclaimers. Man, with this stupid parade, I've got to put disclaimers everywhere.
Well, that's why I figured I'd call in on your damn show, because I want to at least talk to you before you go to fucking jail.
I even told the cops, I'm going to put up pedestrians on the road signs. Don't run me over. Oh, yeah, that fucking city manager, Roy Watts, man, he's squeezing the chief of police so hard. The chief, man, he called me up, was like, man, Ray, I've got to give you a citation. I said, yeah, I know. I know you do, but freedom.
So Roy Watts is the guy we should all call in the morning.
Freedom. I'm still going to enjoy my freedom. It might cost me $1, but I'm still going to enjoy it. I can't believe my flag showed up today, too. I'll be walking, full top hat. I've got my full top hat, my past master's apron, I'm currently, the only jewel I can wear is, I'm actually currently the chaplain of the lodge. So I can wear my chaplain emblem, and then, of course, my square and compass there on my lapel. And then I'll have my white gloves on. My dick beaters will all be covered so nobody sees how dirty they are. But yeah, and hopefully, I hope it clouds up, because I'll tell you what, it's hotter than hell up here right now. It's damn close to 80 degrees, and I am sweating and stinking. Into Skype, and he comes up right. Type Ray Rusaw into Skype. He comes up right. Well, that almost kind of rams. Type up, Ray. Jazzy. And I think Wheeler just joined. I think. Did it drop Bob, though? Shit. No, that didn't work. I think I just lost Bob. Bob, are you still here? Huh. I think I just lost Bob. I think I lost everybody on that one. I think I got to recall Bob. It looks like I got to recall Bob. Let's see. How the hell do I do this? Now I got it all fuckered up. Boy, now I screwed it up. Let's see. Contacts. Bob. I'll call Bob first. Resume call. Okay, Bob. I got you resumed. I got to bring in. I got to bring in Wheeler now.
All right. Holy damn! Friggin' unsubbed me on Skype.
I know.
What the hell's going on?
And here I am. Here you're the nice guy that sent me the awesome fucking medicines, and I fucking dumped you. What a fucking douchebag.
That's what I'm saying. All right, are we here? What's going on?
We are here. So I don't know how to add any more people. If you've got a Skype address, I guess I could type that Skype address and call you to allow you in. I don't know.
You're just gonna end up calling every random schmuck.
I haven't seen the random schmuck in a long time. I haven't seen the random schmuck in a long
The main reason I wanted to call in real quick is that I always said if Bob calls in, I will call in, and I have done so.
This is a rare occasion. We're celebrating Ray's arrest on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody is trying to call. I don't know if I can add them to it or not.
Well, Brian said he tried to call.
I think what my mistake was is I tried to call you and it like dropped all of it. So what you have to do is like have to add them manually, like you just did to me.
Right. But I've got to figure out how to add them if I'm not. Let's see. Oh, fuck, man. I didn't realize I was going to have to be smart tonight. I thought all I had to do was actually just be, pan gold. Let's see. What the hell? Now I'm all kinds of lost.
It's the chicken and the biscuits, man. Get a Vitabone.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Most of the time, I actually like the Vitabones better than the chicken and biscuit. Most of the time.
So Ray, do you have Brian on Skype? You can add him probably similar like you did to me.
Okay, you guys are gonna. I wonder. I'm not sure how the hell to do it, but I got the weirdos here. I got the weirdo sandwiches here. Hold on.
All right, I guess it's Bob and Jaren's show.
All right. I spy with my little eye in that mess in the friggin' background.
Okay. Can we get a clue? What do we spy? Clue. Is it that hose?
Sure. Damn. Kind of looks like my shed.
I'm looking at that Iceland shuttle thing, the airplane looking thing in the middle almost.
That's his water wings.
Floaty? His floaties?
That's his floaty.
The drummers were going to show up. They never got a hold of me if they were going to do it or not.
Ryan, you can't see that far down. They're on the ground.
Those are all my family that's doing that.
The drummers? Really?
Yeah,
Oh, was that you, Robert, that tried to call?
But I never heard back.
Oh, they're having a camp thing this week.
Well, Saturday on the 4th of July is when they're going to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have the thing over here, and I know about that. I got that in my restaurant.
Yeah, you got that in your restaurant?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's me.
That's.
Listen, he sold himself over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I got this blue hose over here in the corner. $200.
You know, this thing that so decided that all the family will have.
No, we're selling freedom for free, and we're going to show you on Saturday.
Oh, okay. So your whole family's going to be out there doing it?
Yeah, well, I'm going to be in the restaurant because I'm open.
You go get the money, get the money.
Yeah. The dinero, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
Well, we'll be watching it.
Happy 4th of July.
Same here, amigo.
Happy 4th of
Yeah,
July.
thank you.
Right on, bud.
Okay, enjoy.
Thank you.
Where else than Ray's channel? I better at least see this burger. I've never seen a burger with ham on it.
Oh, I've had one of those, I forget what they called them here. Oh man, they were good though. It was a pastrami burger. Oh, pastrami's not ham, is it?
No.
It was pastrami on a hamburger. I don't know if that counts, but it was very good. Anyone out there? What is pastrami? Oh, it's beef. GS. Oh, it was delicious. Beef on beef, you know. All right.
I won't touch that one.
Yeah. See what happens? We still carry on Ray's naughtiness.
Yeah, but there's no mods here. See, that's the shitty part.
We're the only ones, I think. Just me and you.
Yeah.
This shit show is destined for failure.
Hey guys, sorry about that. I'm back.
We were good.
No, I don't give a shit if you're good or
we're
not.
yeah, we're good.
We all good, man. We good. We didn't have to call Van in.
Oh, is Van a moderator too?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. All I know is I
Van,
just
come wipe the channel.
all I know is I just got the pizza delivery dude basically. Shut up, buddies. Goddamn dog. I'm kicking the dog. Yes. Holy fuck. What the hell? We're all laughing. Boy, you guys must have been corned beef. What are we doing corned beef?
Oh, we stole the show, Ray.
Oh man, I missed it. Son
We
of
figured out
a
that
bitch.
pastrami is from beef.
You probably actually had dancing girls and I missed it, man. I tell you.
I need a refill.
All right, I guess I should try to figure out how to add people on the Skype that wanted to be added in, but
Yeah, Weigold and Brian.
let's see. I got to figure out how the hell do I do that? Where do I add?
Do you have them on Skype initially? Like, have you spoken to them before on Skype?
Yeah, see,
Or
that's the
have their
thing. I've
email
never.
address or.
See, that's just it. I don't think I've ever had them on. So let's see. I don't think I've ever had them on. Well, Weigold's there.
Well, I think both of them tried to call you, so there should be some kind of a paper trail. If you can reverse engineer that and add them.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out right now. And of course, I got to share a link for others to join. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, that should have shared a link, but that don't tell me.
Well, how did you find me after I called and hung up? And was there like a recent call or something? Like recent call?
No,
list?
because you're actually in my list. You're in my list of people that has called me. Whereas, oh, there's Weigold. I can add Weigold. I can add Weigold. I guess I would have to actually try to call. I'd have to try to call this guy real. Nope, not that guy. This guy. I don't know if it adds it to him or not, though.
Yeah, there we go.
Did that add him to it?
I'm on. Brian's on.
Who's this? Who is
This
this?
is Brian.
This is Brian. Okay, so now I guess I need to hang up on you and then try to go back to my other call, resume it, and then you should be on my list.
Get some Nipley out.
Nipplies?
What's up? Why?
What, is Kathleen here now? Nope. Son of a bitch. Where the hell? It didn't show for some reason. Here I am goofing around. It's supposed to be YouTube, and I'm trying to goof around with Skype. Talva's on here. How come I just called Brian and I can't add Brian?
Okay, well, I'll hang up and launch. You have Brian try call Brian. I'll hang up.
No, just hang out.
Yeah, just
Probably
hang.
just a
just
user
hang out.
error.
Okay.
So maybe Brian can call you, Wheeler, or not, or can?
No, because I don't have like moderation to add people to the calls. That's all on you.
I shared a link somehow or another. It says I shared a link to it.
To what? What'd you do?
Well, Brian was one of the ones that called earlier, and like I was saying, on that list of people who tried to call.
Oh, there he is.
You can,
There he is. Now it showed up.
Yep.
There he is.
Okay.
Now it showed up.
there we go.
Yep, Brian's here now. The only thing left for
Whatever
me
you
to
did.
do is to shrink back down, exit full screen, shrink back down, and go back to live YouTube.
Your computer was now.
Now everybody's actually in here in the Skype, and we're back to YouTube. So we should actually pan some more gold again, I guess.
Rip it up.
I guess.
You pan some more dirt is
Pan-
the term.
Hey, I have found gold on both scoops. I tell you what, don't be dissing my medicines, man. Just because I buy the lower grade shit, don't mean it ain't medicine. Generic will work. Do what I tell you.
Do it in the Bud Light bottle.
You know, with that generic medicines, you just got to get a lot bigger of a container of them.
If you find 20 colors in that bag, I'd be surprised.
It is for me. Not much gold made.
Oh.
You got to get Brian to send you one of his dredge clean outs.
Nah, I actually enjoy watching Brian. Hey, Brian, how'd you like my T-shirt?
Oh, yeah.
That's a shirt for Bob and Weigold right there.
There you go. Perfect.
Beach, you better have my money, man. God damn it.
Yeah, have some-
I spent a lot of money on this swing, and you better produce, bitch.
Swing that bitch.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I spilt it. That was probably the golden egg. Damn it.
It's like a pound of garnet in that spoon. That box weighed 13 pounds.
Hell, I think
Yeah,
the
but
one I sent you weighed 40.
Yeah, I still got about 20 of it to go through.
Yeah, Ray, the one you sent me was like right there, close to 50 pounds.
Yeah. Most of the time, that large flat rate box, if you double bag it and double box it, and you fill it full of sand, it's right around 40 to 50 pounds almost every time. Almost every time.
I thought the large box is only $18.
This was a medium. It was $15.05. They went up on their prices.
Actually, I think the large box is almost 20. I think the large box is almost 20.
Yeah, that's not that bad for 70 pounds. You're allowed 70 pounds on that?
Yeah, you're allowed 70 pounds on it. But if you cut up a large box, you trim that box just right, you can fold it and put it inside the other box, line it with 2 bags, and you can fill that son of a bitch clean full and send it to yourself. And it'll make it, but if you try to send that much weight in one box by itself, it'll never make it. It'll destruct. It'll come apart.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that when I'm coming back from chicken, because I'm gonna have a whole bunch of like really fine gold I want to ship back to myself.
Well, it's going to take quite a few rolls of tape. I mean, that clear packaging tape. You get that clear 3M packaging tape. Cut that box up a little bit. You cut those corners so they'll fold in better.
Yeah.
And then you actually kind of crimp the edges. Crimp all 4 corners, and if you want to, tape those corners. And then that box will slide in the other box really nice and good. And then put 2 garbage bags in there and fill the inner bag up really good. Tie it off, and then pull the outer one and tie it off, and and then tape the outer box, tape that box up and then tape the other box on it, and it'll make it every time.
Oh, cool. So you take a medium flat rate and put it inside.
No, too large.
Oh,
ones.
too large.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've
You
got
just
one
crush
right
the
here.
corners.
I actually got one right here that I've already trimmed up. I've already trimmed this one. So I take about that much. Ah, come on, Ray. I take about that much out of each one of them. All four corners. Cut them in. And that way when you when you fold them in, they'll tuck under each other like that. And then the tails, you end up with tails. You fold those tails under like that. And then tape that down. And it's a big pain in the ass. It's a lot. Well, it's not a lot of work, but it's an extra work, but it'll make it. If you don't do it, it will not make it.
Yeah. No,
Trust
I
me.
definitely want to make it because hopefully I'll be sending myself some quite a bit of some tailings there.
Because I've actually done that quite a few different times to quite a few different people, and I've learned that it won't make it if you don't double box it. If you don't double box it, it'll never make it. Not 100% full, not when you want to fill it up to the gills. And like I say, it'll weigh about 45 to 50 pounds, somewhere around there.
Yeah, yours made it to me even on a rainy day, and they just kind of threw it at my driveway. And the box, you saw the box, Ray.
Yeah, it was pretty beat up, but they still make it.
But it made it.
Yeah. Where's Dennis at? Dennis Heidrich. Where the hell is Dennis Heidrich from? We got a God Save the Queen yet? Yeah, we had one earlier. Thought it says we love CBJ. Fuck that. I didn't say I love CBJ. Yeah. City and Borough Juneau can kiss my goddamn brown eye. Not in the fucking right or left. They go right in the damn center of it.
Ooh.
I mean, and it might not be pretty, folks. I tell you, I got the farts every now and then, at my age, the farts ain't exactly clean. God damn.
I don't understand why Ray holds back all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had people telling me I ought to be goddamn out there Peter Puffer, and then I'd be able to do it any way I wanted to. It's like, man, I ain't no Peter Puffer out there. I'm
Where's
just
that rainbow flag?
Yeah. I don't mind whatever.
Ray is just like full throttle all the time.
So, what are you doing for your parade? You didn't really say much except for you having a parade.
What I'm doing is, you guys want the whole damn story or not?
Yeah. You got the Nation flag going?
Over a month ago.
Yeah.
Over a month ago, back in March, the city and borough decided they were not going to have their parade. And that instantly cornholed me up big time because I've done parades in Indiana when I was like 10 years old. I was walking with American flag and selling honey. I've done parades, 4th of July parades in California, right there in Georgetown, or actually it was in Cool, California, with my aunt, my mom's sister, riding a donkey, dressed up as a miner. I've done parades in Florida with my grandpa, on my dad's side of the family, with Model T Fords. And I've done a lot of parades right here in Juneau with the Car Club, with the Model Airplane Club, and of course with the Shriners. So I've done parades every year. I mean, well, maybe not every year, but I've done parades a bunch in my life. When the CBJ said no to the parade, I was like, that's not going to work for me. It's just not going to work for me. And I started looking around Juneau. Okay, what roads are not going to get used really good? Because I don't want to screw up traffic bad. We actually got a busy damn town. And then I wanted it about the same distance as what our downtown route would be, with ton of parking so that if all these fucking Corvid mask weirdos showed up, they could be in their fucking car and watch it. So I found it, and once I found the area, I called CBJ, asked them for a permit. They gave me the big finger, and they instantly referred me to the police department. I called the police department and I left a message with the lady that normally issues permits. Took them a day and a half to call me back. When day and a half later, I can kind of put it out here on this. I don't think that anybody else is going to see it in Juneau, but actually, the chief of police, I know the chief of police. I've met him. I've worked on his car. He called me back. It's like, Ray, if you put up some cones, pedestrians on road, there shouldn't be a problem. So long as you're not really hindering traffic, there shouldn't be a problem. Well, then I printed the flyers, which I showed you guys earlier. I showed you the flyer, which I don't know what the hell I did with it again.
It's by the monitor.
As soon as I put the flyers out, then my phone exploded. I had an interview with KINY Radio and KTOO Radio and the Juneau local paper, Juneau Empire. And it went, as soon as I did interviews, it went, it went political. And no sooner had it went political than I got a call back from
Ray. Your flyer is up to your left, up just in front of you, I believe. Oh no, on the desk.
I don't know.
Last place I saw it was like kind of behind.
It was supposed to be with this thing. I don't know what it did with it.
Triscuits or something.
But anyhow, as soon as it went political, I'm sure the city manager, Roy Watts called the city, because Roy Watts is the big cheese. He's the one that called the chief of police and said, nah, you can't allow this. And chief of police called me back and said, Ray, I'm going to have to screw you.
Tell me I'm not a fucking OG when I told you where your shit is in your own place.
But at the same time, I'm not going to blame the cop. I'm not blaming the cop because I know how the system works. I mean, he's getting squeezed. He's getting squeezed, and I'm a target. I mean, I don't exactly blend well in the crowd. And I got a big fucking mouth.
No, not you.
So let's see those flyers that I found.
Celebrate freedom. I'm a free American, man, and I'm a Freemason.
I got your interview friggin' recorded. Do you think I'll get flagged by YouTube if I friggin' post it?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I wouldn't worry about it.
I don't think so.
So what is it? Just a whole bunch of groups of people? Just you got marching bands? You got what's going on?
Actually, the Filipino that dropped off my sandwich, I was hoping they were going to show because every year the Filipinos do a big marching band. I mean, it's Filipino style.
Oh,
every year for years they've been in it, but they're actually.
You got Filipinos in Alaska?
Huh?
How'd that happen?
Oh, fuck. We got more Filipinos than anything up here. I tell you what. The fish. They like fishes, man. Them fuckers eat the gills.
Wow.
I tell you what, a Filipino eat the gills and the turds and everything else come out of that motherfucker. It's delicacy.
Eyeballs and everything?
Huh?
The eyeballs and everything?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, evergreen.
They'll eat all them nasty fishes. All them nasty fishes. You know, it's funnier than hell. You know, I am not a prejudiced person. I've never really been a prejudiced person at all. But when I came to Alaska,
yeah, you hate Audis.
huh? Belly buttons?
Hey,
Yeah,
Audis.
I don't like Audi belly buttons either. No. And Audi cars, yeah, no, I don't like them either. No, they're a piece of shit. I don't like them either. But not that I'm opinionated.
No. Never.
Anyhow, we got dirt in the pan. Right there.
You got medicines in the bottle.
Huh? I got.
Yeah, do some bottle stuff.
No, I think I better leave that up there. I think it's trickery. Oh, that might be the dangerous shit. That might be the dangerous shit.
It will pop up at you.
Yeah, I don't trust that yet. It's got to ferment a bit. It's kind of like Ray Bunghole. It's got to ferment just a bit more.
Tina.
I made it.
Well, how epic is this? We got Brian. We got Bob. Bob, I mean, that's like...
Brian's going to Alaska. Brian's coming to Alaska,
not to, like,
man.
Take away from Brian, but we got Bob. Oh, this is like...
Brian's coming
the
to
first
Alaska.
time.
That's cooler than shit, man. I can't wait to see that video. You're
Yeah,
just
I'll
gonna
be
have
the
to.
last 2 days. I'm coming up on the 4th.
You're gonna have to actually just get it. Be like me. You're not talking to nobody. Set the camera up and just record.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I tell you what, it's gonna be epic. But I tell you, prepare for
Yeah.
rain because
I'll
this
be there with Biffles and Jim Hamilton and Don from Amra.
this year has been wet, so I wouldn't. So far, this year has been very, very, very wet. And
Yeah, I
June,
was just watching the 40 Mile just had a big flood last. I think it was last week.
yeah, it's
Probably
been
5 weeks ago. It was like it flooded up in the camp.
yeah.
It was bad.
It's very, very wet this year. I tell you, all our creeks right now here in Juneau are just raging. They're just smoking water. And
They had to move everything on the camp to higher ground. They
Yeah.
got like washed all their little cabins and everything where they sleep. There was
Yep.
water right in them.
yep, I tell you what. And it don't look. Normally June is our dry month, anyways. And after
Is it?
June, it turns into the wetter season. It goes back into being wet season again. So, but then again,
Oh.
that's here in Southeast. I don't know about the Fairbanks area as much. I've actually
How
never
far-
been to Fairbanks. I've never been there.
How far is Juneau from Chicken?
Oh, over 1,000 miles.
Oh, really? Jeez.
Yeah, it's over 1,000 miles. It's over 1,000 miles away, or damn close to
Oh.
1,000 miles away. It'd be real close to 1,000 miles away.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's like going from state to state. A lot of states. Yeah, I'm a long fuck away from Chicken. Long.
Oh. Yeah, so I hear the gold there is just all kind of smaller stuff, not many nuggets or anything much more bigger than a gram or so.
Yeah,
But I guess a lot of fine gold though.
right. That
They get
I'd be
Half ounce.
I'd be tempted to be calling those guys up and find out how big their dredge is. I'd almost take my own mat with me. If you've got the mat cut for a Keene sluice and it's the same size, I'd take my mat
Yeah.
with me and put
actually
that.
I asked about that, but I think they have customized riffles just for the really fine stuff.
Yeah, I'd still tell them fuck your riffles, get them out of there. But then again, that would be me. That would be me being a gold hog addict. That would be me being a gold hog addict. Because I've got mats. I could fill almost any sluice box with any mat.
Ray, I got a question for you. I noticed after running a lot of those tailings and stuff, there was a lot of mixed carat gold, and it reacted differently in the pan, and I noticed that, and it was really hard to pan. But I noticed like there was a bead that was at least 22 karat, I'd have to say.
Well, yeah, because see, remember, I dumped what weight gold I had, and some of those beads were actually, because that was all the gold I had. Some of those beads were actually beads that I chipped out of a burning crucible, the melting dishes. Because if you go back a few videos before that, I'm sitting there cleaning the gold. I cleaned out a melting dish, and there was perfect little itty bitty BBs of 24 karat gold.
Yeah, they tried to roll out of my pan. I was
Yeah.
like, what the hell? That's 22 karat. That can't roll out of my pan.
Actually, that's 24 karat. That is 24 karat BB.
Is it? You think?
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't tested it.
I've tested my gold 3 different times, and every time has been 992, 994, or 996.
Well,
I've got
your smelted
my
stuff,
goal-
your smelted stuff, not
The smelted stuff,
native.
right? The smelted stuff, and that itty bitty round BB came out of my smelting, out of when I was cleaning out one of those crucibles, because I had the 41. See, I kept thinking for some reason it was 47 ounces. I don't know where the frick I got that number, but it was actually only 41 ounces of gold that I dumped in there. So
How do you go about testing that, Ray? Because I got some gold here at me, and I kind of want to test it because it looks like it has some copper in it. Do you just do scratch testing, or do you go?
no, I sent my gold to well, wherever old man Russ Rifle sends his gold. You
get a safe, like
Yeah.
professional?
Right, I got a professional down there in Oregon. I sent it down to
really?
a professional in Oregon 3 times.
Yeah, I'm really curious about the gold that we have over here because it's definitely not pure. It looks like it's got some copper, maybe silver, or I'm not really sure. I just
See, I knew my gold. I knew my gold here in town was junk, and it comes out actually if you really good do a really good panning, which you never can. It's about 18 karat, but by the time you get rid of the junk, it drops it down to damn near a 14 karat.
Really?
Yeah. So
What do you- send it
realistically,
out?
realistically, for 31 ounces or 31 grams, 31.1 grams, I have to process in chemicals 46.5 to 48 grams of Juno gold to get pure 24K 31.1. If that makes sense. I lose about 38%. I lose about 38%.
That's what I want to find out because I know our gold over here is not pure, at least where I am.
Well,
Because
Brian,
when I take out of the block, it kind of tarnishes a little bit, and I would imagine that means it's got
yeah, the tarnish can throw you off as well. But this is kind of bringing up my point.
When it's pure, it doesn't tarnish that much.
Right.
I've noticed that when it's 24K, at least 2 nines, it don't tarnish.
Like a kind of a false negative, false positive, I think it would be. That it might be shiny, but it's just been worked over a little bit more. Processed with the river or whatever, and you can give a little bit more luster, but without an actual test, it's just hard to tell.
Hammer
Right, yeah.
Because there might be some stuff that's never seen water, never been worked over, never, and it might lack luster. But if it was to actually get
gold always has luster, Wheeler. Gold, even if, basically I look at it like a paint job. So a lacquer paint job, you could sit there and polish it out with cornstarch, and you could make it so goddamn flat and glossy. If a fly landed on it, he'd bust his ass. But the modern day urethanes, if you sit there and rub it with a paper towel, it will sit there and be all dulled off. But the gold, whether it's dulled off or it's 100% shiny, always has the same color. It's kind of weird that way with gold.
Well, I mean, running your tailings and stuff in the Alaskan beach sand, it lacks a little bit of luster.
Yeah, it's dull
eye.
because there's a lot of silver in it. The gold that's why that one 15 grams on my keychain is almost green. There's so much zinc and lead and silver involved in my smelt that it turns out green. There's a ton of damn imperfections in my gold.
I think that's what makes it so hard to pan too. It is realistically probably everybody's like trying to put out this hardest pay dirt to pan, and it's like, wow, you know what? Try raised stuff.
Yeah. I do kind of laugh at that. I got that Tommy Knockers. I don't know what possessed me. That I actually had money in my pocket when I did it. I bought their Tommy Knockers, worst of the worst. Like, fuck, that shit was easy, man. I'll show you some bad stuff to pan.
Yeah, it's like almost comical. It's like these guys are like what?
Especially
like
if I hit
blondes.
if I hit the east end of that beach, and hit the gold, I guarantee you I'll hit the galena at the same time. And when I mix that galena, because that galena's got gold on it, it's a bastard to pan. Oh my God. And it's super fine up there. That's actually I don't know why it is, but I'll bet you if I had a 400 mesh screen, some of it would go through a 400 mesh screen. But the finest screen I have is 200 mesh.
Grow that back. Let it grow.
And it'll go through the 200 mesh easy. But I guarantee you, up there on the east end of that beach, on the far northeast end, well, I shouldn't call it north end, but anyhow, the east end of that beach, down channel, every time I dredge over there, it's just ultra fine gold, but it's just shot full of silver galena, silver lead zinc galena.
The Gold Hog catches that? That
Yeah.
really fine stuff?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
And I'm screaming dirt. I'm screaming.
I really didn't highlight it in my videos, but it was like talcum powder. It was the first sign of gold I ever saw when I was panning because I was using the tap method, and it was just like talcum powder. And I was like, why is the talcum powder showing up first?
Yeah.
It was
all
just
the gold
accumulation.
It's all real fun.
I mean, I can get the fine. I mean, because my dredge will move 1 yard, 3 by 3 by 3. My dredge will move that 3 by 3 by 3 in about 12 minutes. About 12 minutes. It'll sit there and suck it up and put it through that 30-inch wide sluice box that is 10 foot long.
30-inch wide? Jeez.
30 inches
What
wide,
is this?
10 foot long.
What is it, 6-inch? 8-inch?
No, I'm actually most of the time I'm running a 4-inch. Most of the time I'm running a 4-inch. Hydroforce nozzle, a Hydroforce nozzle on a 4-inch. But that Hydroforce nozzle will burn out. I'll burn that Hydroforce nozzle if I'm really working hard. I'll burn it up in 4 days. I'll burn it. It'll eat a hole right through it in 4 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that sand is so sharp that it just tears the nozzle right apart. The sand is so sharp. I mean, it's the sand blasting to the maximum.
Shit. Yeah, so you're saying you send it out to Oregon, you're saying? So what do you just like send out like a couple pieces or like a gram and they just assay it and send it back to you with the results?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to have that done because I'm just really curious what we have over here.
I'll try to find the digits for you, and then one of these days I'll send it to you either on Facebook or on YouTube, whatever.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I mean, they charge you like 10%. It's kind of expensive, but same time it's like, well, at least I know what I'm doing, you know.
Yeah. No, I don't mind because I'm really, really curious about what's in our stuff because it's definitely not pure. It's it's got copper or silver or lead or zinc or something in there.
Silver.
What's
Hey.
the minimum amount you have to send them to get?
Dennis Hedrick just said I need gold hog mask with silicone on top. The only silicone on top I want, and I don't even want that, would be a goddamn old raunchy ass old hooker, and I ain't doing them no more either. I'm too old.
Well, that went south in a hurry.
Well, he
Yeah,
just
that's how we do, Bob.
he would mention silicone. It's like, no, I don't really do silicone. I'd rather have just a
How's
nice,
that, Ralph?
nice and soft round ones, you know.
The boob man.
oh, hey, it does go under the beard. Yeah. Oh, honk, honk, honk.
Motorboat. Uh-oh.
So what's the minimum amount of gold you have to send off to an assayer to get done?
Actually, if it's a solid chunk of gold, 1 gram. 1 gram.
Oh, that's not bad.
1 gram.
I got a lot of 1 gram nuggets.
You know, so long as you got 1 gram, you could actually send one. And, but then it's only a VFR. That's one of those VXF machines. They are not 100% as accurate as if you was to send a series of nuggets in to have them chemically reduce it down to aqua regia, you know, because then they have the known weight before and the known weight after.
Right.
You know, so basically, if you really truly wanted to know what your gold is, you would send them 1 ounce of nuggets, 100% 1 ounce of your nuggets that you know in that one area. Because see, from area to area, I mean, you know, Bob, you found that one spot that you want on there in the paper mill country versus where you were camping this time. Well, the gold could be different. So if you're actually truly looking at an area, you need to actually get 1 ounce of the nuggets from that one area and send that in to go ahead and turn it in, you know, to do the aqua regia process. And then they will take the weight of that 1 ounce prior to the 1 ounce what they receive and refine, and they'll give you a number exactly how much of your loss ratio is going to be. Because there's always a loss ratio. Always. Always. There is no 24K gold on Earth. Not 4 nines pure.
Of Dano balls at 22 versus Ray Nuggets.
See, not 4 nines pure. See, that kind of pisses me off a little bit. I spent a lot of money and a lot of time figuring out how to chemically process it up. But no matter what, I cannot tell a person my gold is 4 nines because I don't have a hallmark. You have to go through college, and it's actually a very big college, to be a true gold assayer to certify that gold is 4 nines pure. Best I can do, and
silver is gold's a 4.9. Sure, I don't understand.
Gold is actually classified by 4 nines.
That was a silver classification.
Right. Gold is actually classified by 4 nines. It's a European standard. It actually happened in Europe.
Like the maple leaf. The maple leaf is 0.999.
Right.
9.9, yeah.
Right.
In gold, Brian?
Right.
Yeah, the maple leaf, they do it by 4 nines. The U.S. gold actually is only 90% because it's made for like circulation, so you can be able to circulate
exactly.
it. Like you can't circulate 4 nines.
But true gold actually has to go through England to get 4 nines. The only place that produces 4 nines is Sweden and England.
I thought Canada. Canada does it, don't they, with the maple leaves?
That's part of the Queen. That's part of the Queen. I mean, that's part of the British Empire.
Oh, okay.
That's part of the British Empire. You know,
yeah,
God save the Queen. Well, the Queen has panel beaters that will take and give you 4 9 gold.
Yeah, to get 4 nines, you got to electroplate it or whatever in that bath that they do.
Right, right.
I remember I was watching a documentary on the Canadian stuff, and I remember they
I don't think South Africa does 4 nines. Weigel just mentioned South Africa does 4 nights. I don't think they do, because you can't trust South Africans. There's a lot. Actually, all of Africa is a war turmoil country, and I would not trust African gold whatsoever. If I was an investor, ain't no fucking way I'd invest in Africa. There's a lot of gold there, but it's always warring. Always warring.
That's everywhere, though. You can buy from a Swiss company and get a friggin' lead bar.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Hey, I need a spinny break. I don't know what the hell you guys want to watch, man. You want to look outside or what?
No. We'll play I Spy in the background. There's plenty of stuff.
Plenty of stuff. I'm gonna put I keep forgetting I got it mounted up here now. I Spy. Actually, over there's the rock. Over there's the rocks. That's where all the rocks.
I Spy a little orange wheel.
It's like a hidden object game.
What we got there? Anything?
I thought he was friggin' panning dirt. Ain't seen him pan dirt in an hour.
Oh yeah, that's right. Didn't he put a scoop in? He never paid it, did he?
Yeah, I think he was doubling up on 2 scoops.
Oh.
Oh yeah, 2 scoops?
He might get
Jeez, you
$2.
never-
2 scoops of Post Raisin Bran.
Yeah, there's no gold in Maine, so I don't know why he's even trying.
Not in that spot.
Yeah, I know. It's just garnets.
Shit.
Brian knows right where that spot is. That's the main pull off where the friggin'
Yeah.
where that big piece of bedrock cuts across the river and just below it. Just below it at the head of that island. Easy access and easy setup and
Oh yeah.
that's
Did you ever go to the East Branch? Last time I went there, holy shit, the freaking gold I got, every single piece was loaded with mercury.
no doubt.
It was, it wasn't much, maybe a gram of gold, but all of it was completely just soaked in mercury.
No doubt. I've only seen a couple pieces.
So actually, there is one of the weirdo things over here. I've got to figure out how to do this. You guys see
Here we go.
this? See that?
Is that a flux capacitor?
This is going to be sooner or later. This is going to be my lapidary system. It's a variable speed engine. And I'm going to make a flat lap out of that sooner or later.
Oh, what the fuck, kitten? Go away. Jesus, anybody want a cat?
Fucking cats. Fuck that cats. Cats are a pain in the ass, man.
Oh, man.
I wish I had a cat because then I wouldn't have a fucking mouses problem. I don't like mices neither. And I've got a really bad mices problem. One of my buddies here on YouTube sent me a whole bunch of mouse traps. The freaking mouse won't trip it. I've tried meat. I've tried peanut butter. I've tried even broccolis. And then freaking mices.
Vitabone.
I've tried Vitabones. I did. I tried everything. And them freaking mices are smart, man. I don't like mices, and I've got one hell of a mices problem.
I tried cheese.
I've tried cheese. I've tried everything, man. The only thing I haven't tried is Budweiser, and they don't fuck them.
Buddy's looking pretty fat. Maybe he just ate the mice out the traps.
Oh,
yeah, he needs a diet.
He Buster wishes he'd catch that mice. He looks for them all the time. Actually, they kind of freak him out. It's like, oh, fuck. Hey, Dad, there's one of them fuckers over there, man. And he bailed between my legs like a little coward. He's damn near a millennial dog, bastard.
I watched a spider run away from a moth yesterday. I was surprised as hell. I was like, what the fuck is happening? A spider just ran away from a moth.
Cape D, yeah.
No, this is a true story. I'm not even joking. It's not even like a punchline. This really happened.
Wow.
Boy, it's kind of creepy. I got a goddamn.
Today's generations.
Like spiders and moths don't have a political. I was like, what the hell just happened right there? I wish I would have gone on camera because, man, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Well, I tell you what, these guys keep talking about the Cape D sands. Man, I would love to go down there and just experiment with Cape Disappointment sand. Their gold actually is a lot bigger than my gold, and it does flip out of a mat very easily. I would love to be able to go down there to Cape Disappointment and try to figure out the perfect mat and the perfect water flow for the Cape Disappointment sand, because boy, I tell you what, that's some hard shit to pan. It really is almost 100%
Well, Dennis
magnetite.
sent me some Cape Disappointment. I haven't even opened it yet. It's still sealed. So I'm trying to...
Really, you should bring it out. It's the weirdest shit you ever dealt with. It's the weirdest shit you ever dealt with, man.
What, a lot of black sand?
Well, it's magnetic and it's very heavy, and the gold in it is very flat. I mean, if you actually can get it underneath the microscope and really look at it, it's very
I got a
flat.
microscope. Trust me.
Yeah, you should. You should take out that Cape D sand and play with it, because it's weird. It's definitely different Juno sand, and it's bigger. It's a lot bigger than Juno sand. Well, maybe not a lot bigger. I mean, it's kind of like Maine gold. It's a lot bigger.
Well, I think, Ray, you've seen my microscope, man. It's like for like I don't even remember what they call it anymore. It's like it's not even microns. It's like some whole different terminology. It's wow. It's for like
Well, if you got some Cape D sand, go play with it. You'll be amazed. It is different.
You
than
remember
Juno.
when I looked at yours? It was amazing.
Well, mine should be really fractured, because mine is actually mine tailings gold that's gone through a mill. That's why mine is fractured. Yeah, because you actually did take a good picture of it. It's a fractured gold. My gold is a really fractured gold, whereas Cape D is actually came through the Columbian River and all the states. It's actually a hardened, flattened piece of gold. I don't know why it forms down there like in Cape D like it does, but it's pretty freaking cool. Cape D gold is pretty cool. I gotta say, it is really neat.
No, but Weigel's, it's not a microspec. Like this scope I have is like a $3,000 scope, and it pretty much only takes pictures of like flatness. It doesn't really I can't really show it on like my YouTube channel because it's for flat. But I took a look at Ray's stuff just as regular, just off the beach. And man, it was just so full of just so many things, so many complex items.
Yep. Yeah. That's the only reason I'm getting it, just because salt water is releasing it from the host rock. It's actually chemicals. The ogre would be proud of me. Looks like almost everybody bailed on us, but us guys we're hanging out here. Dennis is still here, but the ogre bailed. Almost everybody bailed. But that's all right. I don't give a fuck if they bailed or not. Kind of like my 4th of July parade. Fuck them. Believe it or not, I might only be the only person there. Actually, it's not going to be true. VFW Hall is going to have my back. They're going to be there for me no matter what. But
it'll be you and at least one officer.
You got a point there. I guarantee you, I'm going to have at least one officer on board. I will film it too. There's going to be fucking cameras everywhere. There's going to be cameras everywhere. I stirred the shit bad. I stirred the shit real bad. Oh well. What sucks is that's actually a long route for me to walk in dress shoes. I'm probably going to get blisters on my feet. I'm probably going to get blisters on my. That's a long route.
Are you wearing like wooden shoes or like what?
No, I actually got real. I got real man shoes. I mean, I actually even have black socks. And
black socks matter.
Well, I didn't know. I did not know. Believe it or not, I did not know that. But one day, it was quite a few times in a row, I kept showing up. I only own one pair of socks. I only owned one pair of socks forever and ever and ever. And they're knee-high white socks. That's what I wear. They give me the compression I need on my feet.
That's a counter protest. That's not black socks matter. Those are white socks.
So I showed up at Lodge more than once in my tuxedo, because they have rules about, dress codes during Lodge. But I had white socks on. One of the guys called me on it. He called me on it. He's like, Ray?
Jeez.
Yes, Dan? He says, do you own any socks other than white? No. Why? He goes, because you're not supposed to wear slacks, black slacks and black shoes with white socks.
Uh-oh. Busted.
He's like, why? I couldn't understand why. I mean, like, really? And so ever since then, he's harassed me to no end about wearing white socks. And I do own black socks now. They're flimsy and they suck. Personally, just saying. They're flimsy. I want a fucking sock that goes up to my fucking kneecaps, man.
Okay, Grandpa.
Yeah.
I don't wear socks up to my knees. Like, come on, those are uncomfortable. I don't like those socks that go to the knees.
Oh, I got.
So what color socks do you wear with sandals?
I don't wear the same white my same white socks.
Oh God, we got Bob on finally.
I had them on with my Razy Dukes. I will put on a pair of shorts.
What color socks do you wear with your Daisy Dukes?
White socks, the same sock. I only got one pair of socks. It's a white sock. It goes up to my knee.
As long as you don't wear your slacks up to your freaking nipples.
No, because my belly's too big nowadays. It won't fit up over my belly.
You can't do that.
See,
no more.
look. Even the T-shirt shows white socks all the way up, man. Look at there, white socks all the way up. Supposed to have white socks, man. Cover your knees.
You're gonna have to show those to your new soulmate when you get busted.
Oh well.
Hey Brian, did you say soulmate or cellmate?
Cellmate.
Yeah, I'm not. They better not throw me in jail. I tell you, if they throw me in jail, there's gonna be shit to pay in Juneau if they do. But I do have bail money. My boss promised me she'd bail me out of jail.
There you go.
Yeah, so I'm covered. Fuck them. My boss has got my back. Actually, she's gonna see. We actually have a tow truck down there. It's not for hire, but it's a brand new tow truck. We've had it for 10 years. It's only got like 1,000 miles on it. And on the side of it actually says "Happy Hooker" in pink letters. So she's gonna take the Happy Hooker, and we've got a yellow submarine, and she's gonna carry the yellow submarine on the back of the Happy Hooker all the way through the parade with me.
Jeez.
God save the happy hooker.
There's gonna be some pretty epic videos on the 4th of July of Ray. It's gonna be pretty incredible. I mean, because I'll be in my full tux. I'm gonna be in my full tux, white gloves, white gloves, my top hat, the whole fucking 9 yards. I've got my flag.
Don't drink too much and light fireworks.
I ain't even got no firecrackers this year, which kind of sucks. I normally always have firecrackers, but I ain't got no firecrackers this year.
Well, I wish I'd known. I could have sent you some stuff.
Yeah.
How are you going to lead a 4th of July movement without fireworks?
Well, I tell you what, the city and borough here in Juneau, they paid $120,000 for the fireworks. They bought them. They're right here in town. And Mark Ridgway and 5 guys were paid, $30 an hour to set up the fireworks display on the barge. The barge is ready to go. All the fireworks are on board the barge. All the computer wires are all hooked up on the barge.
Oh, Dano's here.
So we're talking almost $185,000 now on a barge right now in Juneau. And the city and borough said no because they decided not to pass a law that requires a face mask.
So they wasted $120,000?
Almost $180,000.
Come on.
Yep.
Taxpayer dollars.
Yep. $180,000 down the drain because they couldn't force guys like me, because I got on the phone. It's like, you will not force me to wear a mask. Fuck you. I won't.
It's Alaska. What do they have? Like 5 coronavirus cases?
Well, we've got, out of the last 5 months, we got 40 cases.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
There's only like fucking like 1 million people that live there, like total. So I mean,
no, here in Juneau we only have 35,000 people
in the whole city.
In the whole city, yeah.
Jeez, and they're canceling everything, and there's like 2 people that might have it.
Basically, yeah.
Right.
That's gay.
Dano's here. What the hell, Dano? Why the hell is Dano awake? I mean, fuck, it's past midnight in you guys' area.
12:30.
Must be making Dano balls.
His ears were ringing.
He was interested as I was. I was like, God damn, Bob called in? Oh.
I thought you were panning dirt, Ray.
Oh,
going around all online.
Somebody wanted to see that it's light outside. Yes, it is still light outside. It's only 8:30 at night in my last time. And yeah, it's still really bright outside. It's still 80 degrees. Yeah, it's still really bright.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'll be up there in 2 more days. I'll be right next to you.
Man, actually, you're gonna be over 1,000 miles away. You're a long fucking way up there, man.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
You're gonna be a long fucking way up there. You're on the 40 mile. The 40 mile, that's a long, long way away. Way. That's
only like
actually,
miles.
if I was to actually point in my garage right now, you would be that way. You would be that way, right there. Actually, a tiny bit east. Let's see. Haynes, Fairbanks. Actually, you're probably going to be closer to that way, right there. You're going to be up there, about there. Because the glacier is due north, but you're going to be slightly off kilter due north, because due north is actually pointing towards Russia nowadays. So you'd be over there. That's where you're going to be. You're not going to be over there. You're not going to be over that way. You're going to be that way.
That way, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be freaking awesome. I just hope I beat the Biffles. That's all I'm shooting for. I got to beat them.
All you got to do is dredge, because they're not going to be dredging. They're gonna
Oh,
they're gonna be playing with their phone, and she's gonna be fixing her fucking face mask and showing off her boobies in a wetsuit. And nah.
Oh man. Yeah, I got my bags already packed. I'm ready to hop on the plane. I got my wetsuit in there. I got my gloves. I got my weight belt suspenders. I got everything. I'm ready to rock. Boots and.
Boy, I tell you, I would have took my hog mats with me. It's like, fuck you guys. How big's that sluice box? I'd have lined that somebody. I'll bet you if it's that fine of gold, you'd have caught more gold. But then again, I'm a dickhead.
That's a 20-inch box, so that's the same as a 6-inch box, so it would definitely fit in there. But I have it untested. Where I am right now, I mean, we don't really have fine gold.
So your average King sluice box, almost everybody's almost 10 inches wide. So you'd have to double it up. If it's 20 inches wide, it'd be 2 sets of 10-inch wide mats. And you can actually put the tape on there and slap the two together and put them down in the sluice box. I've done it. It works.
Yeah, I don't know. My 4-inch is 16-inch wide, and my 5-inch is 20-inch wide, and I believe the 6-inch is also a 20-inch wide.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's kind of weird because almost everything I've ever touched is 10 inches wide.
My 4-inch, I got 2 4-inch dredges, and they're both 16-inch wide. And my 5-inch that I got, it had a 20-inch wide box, and then it had 2 10-inch. It was a triple sluice when I got it, so it had 3 boxes. And the two side boxes were 10 inches, and the main box is 20-inch. But I took the 3 off.
That's the way my original triple was too. 2 10s and then 120.
Yeah, because we only have chunky gold here. We don't have any fines, like very little fines. So I took the 2 side boxes off and extended the main box.
Oh, that's right. Dano's actually going to the Yuba Motherlode area.
Yeah, Dano's going over to Cali.
Yeah, Dano's going to Cali. Woo, shit.
That's going to be an awesome trip. I think they're going to meet Two Toes and Jerry and all that.
You're going to smoke them on gold, though. You're in good shape. You've been practicing.
Oh yeah.
And you're going to knuckle down.
Last did over near Maine, I got an ounce. That's not bad for East Coast.
All I got to say to Dano is, dude, knuckle down. Don't fuck with your camera. Just get there and fucking turn dirt. Turn dirt over and over. The more dirt you turn, the more gold you're going to get.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, last year, Jim Hamilton and all them, they got 8 ounces in 10 days. So
did they? Right on. Yeah. So if you work it hard, you should get 10. But I'll bet you Biffles only get 4. I would say.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll bet you Biffles will get 4 ounces.
Yeah, I think that's what they got last year.
Well, they might get 5 then this year. If they got 4 last year, they might get 5 this year. But they're going to be fucking around too much. I guarantee you, they're going to be fucking around too much.
They went hiking a couple days and sightseeing and stuff.
Right. If you're just going up there to turn dirt.
Freaking, I'm going to get there 8 in the morning and just dredge until like 5. 8 to 5, just dredge.
Well, you're going to find that sunlight's going to go all the way to 11. I mean, realistically, it is going to throw you off. That is one thing. Yeah. When the daylight is out there, it's going to throw you off.
Yeah.
You're going to be sitting at camp and going, it's still light. It's still light. You're going to always be asking yourself, why is it still light? Because it will be. It will be.
I'll just drink a bunch and pass out somewhere.
Yeah.
Wake up and do it again.
Couldn't get the hot tub on the airplane.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm just not used to that small gold, so that's going to be tough to get out of your cons, because that 6-inch dredge has a lot of cons every single day. You got 2 5-gallon buckets full of cons.
That's why I would have took the goddamn Gold Hog mats with me if I were you. I
Think
had to
so?
line that fucker with gold hog mats and said, fuck that, all that extra cons every night. But if you get a multi-sluice,
I just tried it for the first time a couple days ago, right? I put in the 5-inch dredge, and the problem I had, it made the dredge so light in the front end that I had to put freaking boulders on the
on
dredge.
the ass end, yep. I'll be right back.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, because there's no weight.
Yeah, I lost all the weight, so they don't work unless you put like a whole bunch of boulders on them. Oh, I'm out too. Might as well make one too. Oh, geez, I'm almost out of booze.
Yep, I'm going for a fresh one.
Oh, that was it. I just killed the bottle. Uh-oh.
Killed the bottle.
Well, it's a homemade bottle, so I got lots more where that came from.
Okay, so I spy something red. It will put out a fire.
So, Brian, what you do is you just add 5-gallon buckets of water. I actually generally between 15 to 20 gallons of water on the bottom end of my sluice. And that way it actually makes the bottom edge of my sluice nice and stable in the water, so that when, all the flowing and everything, it actually helps it flow off better.
You got it, Robert.
It makes
Got
the
it, Wyatt.
bottom of the edge of that dredge a lot more heavy than the top edge with the engine. So that's how I actually, instead of trying to find boulders are a pain in the ass. 5-gallon bucket,
Right.
You pick up 5-gallon buckets and set on the bottom edge of your sluice, and you put like 4 of them fuckers on there, and that dredge will hold solid.
What do you mean? 4 buckets of like on top of the pontoons?
Yeah.
Wouldn't they vibrate off? No?
Most of the time they can. It's happened to me a couple of times, but most of the time they don't, because it's so heavy. I mean, so it's like 40. I don't know. There's assholes on here that can probably figure out, tell you what a gallon of water costs or how heavy it is. But 5 gallons of water, damn heavy, and it works out really good. Just put 5 gallon buckets of water on the tail end of your sluice box or on your pontoons, and it'll weight that dredge right down. Boom. And that dredge will sit there and ride in the river and everything else, because now all of a sudden you got all that water sitting on the ass end of your dredge. And it puts a pitch angle on your gold hog mat.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah, I just tried it for the first time on the 4-inch. I went out we went out, I don't know, 10 days or so. And
all it takes is a couple extra 5-gallon buckets.
That was the first time I tried it, and I took all my riffles out, I took all my mats out, and everything, and then I put the gold hog in there, and it was like, it made everything a lot lighter, which is good in a way, but the dredge wasn't really made to run that way, so it was like way up high in there.
Right.
So I just took a bunch of boulders and I put it on the ends.
Right.
And it worked. It actually worked pretty good. I got a couple. Oh geez, we got fucking.
It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to have some empty 5-gallon buckets.
Grammars and they all landed in the box, and the mats caught them within the first 2 mats pretty good.
Yeah.
And
so it's a lot easier to just have a 5-gallon bucket of water, boom, and you set it right on the float, boom.
Right.
And it's there. It's done. Done did deal.
Yeah.
You don't got to look for fucking rocks. Rocks are a pain in the ass. Rocks are a pain.
Yeah.
I don't like lifting rocks. I don't like lifting buckets of sand, but I'll do that too.
Well, it's kind of weird. I mean, I used it for 2 or 3 days. It did catch gold and, cut nuggets and stuff. And I don't know. I just kind of went back to my old system just because, I don't know. It was just weird, like having shitload of freaking rocks on your dredge, you know.
Right. That's where I just got used to putting the buckets of sand on there. Well, I just get used to, I don't like panning sand because otherwise, if I was to take and actually line my entire dredge, and it doesn't work anyways, because I've tried it with riffles, mat, the vortex on the bottom, the carpet, then the Hungarian riffles. I end up with so freaking much cons. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that's one thing for sure. Is
Like,
when I did the clean out, it was amazing. It was like you just pull the mat out, you reverse roll it, throw it in the thing, you rinse it out.
Yeah.
And you're left with
and you're
not
done.
even a gold pan's worth of cons for a 4-inch dredge.
You're done. You're
So,
done with it.
I definitely give it credit for that. That was super, super easy. Really, really easy to clean out. And
but basically, it comes down to faith, and it's hard to find that faith. It really is really, really hard to find that faith that you're not losing gold. And
right.
I've tried it, and so far I've done.
We don't have any fine gold where we are. It's just flakes, nuggets, and pickers. It's weird. There's like
my gold is nothing but fine gold. Nothing but fine gold.
We barely. I mean, 5% of my gold is like small gold. You know.
Well, that's where I don't know why Doc don't advertise that shit, but that mud mat and Yukon. I mean, if there's a bigger nugget like what you're dealing with, the talent.
I took a bunch of video. I actually got quite a few pickers, like 2 grammers and 3 grammers that I got, and it actually worked pretty good on that mat. I think it only made it to the second mat, which is only the match was 6 inches long, I think.
Right.
Inches wide, so I think it only made it to like 7 or 8 inches on the box, which is pretty good. Because the other thing too is that you're not using any screens, which is really strange.
No, you let it all go by. That's why I get away with this goddamn big old huge classifier. I love my classifier.
I don't know. They said not to run any screens. Classifiers.
That's a classifier of motherfuckers right there. My sluice box is running big enough to run that bigger rock.
Oh, jeez.
I find the water to run that bigger rock across my sluice box, and I still get the gold. What can I say? I mean, and I don't end up with, but like you say, a handful of goddamn cons at the end of the day.
Yeah, that was super easy. I definitely give the mats that. It was you just pull them out, you put them in the thing, you reverse roll, and no lie, I only had maybe a quarter of a gallon of cons for a 4-inch dredge.
Yeah. It's freaking awesome. It's freaking awesome. When it comes to my beach mining, because I watch these other guys. I've watched it. Well, actually, everybody's kind of, the guys that stuck around switched over to Gold Hog Matt because we all watched and played, even on Howard's Claim 5 years ago. We were trying to do the carpet and riffle, and we were ending up with like 25, 30 gallons. 25 to 30 gallons of goddamn cons to process at the end of the day. It's like, dude, this is just too much fucking work.
Yeah, that's
way too much work.
Wow.
But on Howard's Claim, we were dealing with a sluice box that was 36 inches wide by 17 foot long or 18 foot long.
What was that, a trauma?
No, it was a 6-inch dredge. It was a 6-inch dredge.
Oh. Wow.
On a barge. It was a 6-inch dredge on a barge. Huge high banker, basically, is what it was. Jeez. On a 6-inch barge, or pulling up 6 inches of material onto it and dumping it in there. But we were dealing with like 25 to 30 gallons of cons. When I lined that thing with Gold Hog Map, we dropped it down to where we were getting about 3/4 to 1.5 of 5-gallon buckets. We cut it more than in half. Yeah. In that big of a sluice box. and we were
Right,
still getting more gold.
Yeah, I just don't really have those kind of issues just because our gold's way bigger. You know, like all the small stuff we get in that pan, we just throw it back. I mean, it's barely worth collecting because we don't have that much of it. It's all bigger flakes and pickers and like on the last trip there, I got my biggest one ever. It was a 9.3 grammer. So that's not too bad for East Coast there.
You suck. I'll get on it. I'm not.
I seen that big fucking nugget you found the other day. It's like, holy crap.
Yeah. And that one actually didn't go to the dredge. I just saw it. Actually, that too, and like more than half the gold I see on the bottom. I just pick it up, you know, because it's all big chunky stuff. So I'll just dredge along and just go along and just grab my tweezers and just pick it up and throw it in my pan. But the stuff that I do miss, the gold hog caught it within the 2 mats there.
Well, all I know is you're coming to Alaska real soon. You're coming to Alaska real soon. And I hope the fuck you kick the goddamn Biffle's ass.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be dredging hard every day. I got a 6-inch to myself for 10 days, so and I'm gonna hit it hard, that's for sure. Even here in Maine, we do 14 days right in a row, and I'm only on a 4-inch. But with that 6-inch, I'll definitely kick ass.
Yeah, no shit. Well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and get a bail on out of here. I'm sure Bob's starting to fade here. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Actually, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning on Bob's time.
No,
it's 12:47.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 12:47. It's coming up damn late at night at you guys' time, so.
His wife's not home, so it's party time.
Yeah.
What's the dogs out over
there? Well, tomorrow, my big plan tomorrow is to make up safety cones tomorrow and probably go past my parade route one more time and cross your fingers. I hope the hell my ticket's not too big, guys. Cross your fingers for me because I'm going to get fined on the 4th of July, so. The old geezer clause is going to get jailer clause.
Good on you for sticking to your guns.
Well, I've got to. I mean, when the VFW hall called me up and asked me to stay the course, I couldn't tell them no. There's no fucking way in hell I'd tell the VFW no. I wouldn't do it. There ain't no way. I'm way too American for that. You know, I love this damn country more than anybody. Well, actually, not more than anybody, but I do love this country. I mean, we're all in this. We're a huge melting pot of a bunch of mutts. I mean, we're all a bunch of mutts, and we're all here because this country's a good one. But we got a lot of problems, but we're still better than the alternative. They ain't no goddamn sickle on the flag yet. You know, we're not in the South Americas, we're not in the Africas, we're not in the Chinas. You know, so far as I'm concerned, we're all coming up on the 4th of July. You know, take a moment and, you know, look at the flag, say the Pledge of Allegiance, and God bless America. God bless America.
Right on.
Guys, good night. Love y'all. You're awesome, man. I'll catch y'all ladies.
See you, man.
Cheers.